guys, in today's video I want to do a bit of a palette bingo. It's not really going to be a palette bingo, it's more going to be like a eyeshadow roulette because I want to play with some of my singles. I also was not planning on filming this at all today, but we had some drinks last night and I'm not feeling the greatest. And all I want to do is just sit down and play with some makeup, and so that's what we're gonna do. So this is going to be a very just chill video, probably going to be quite chatty, so maybe go grab a snack or something, I don't know. But what I want to do today is I want to use my roulette wheel, and I want to, like I said, use some of my singles. So I think we're gonna do it like palette bingo style, where I pick out 5 random shadows. And I do have these sorted in mattes and shimmers. I also have one category that's for like pigments and glitters and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe I will draw something out of that category as well. So what if we do something like 3 mattes, 2 shimmers, and 1 pigment? I think that could be kind of fun. So let's just go with that because I don't know. I just think that's gonna be fun, you know? So let me go pull up the app. It's called Tiny Decisions. I love this app for this. It's so much fun. So I'd say let's go ahead and spin for the mattes first. We'll get those out of the way, and then we're gonna spin for the shimmers, and then we'll add on the pigment last. So let's go ahead and spin for the first matte here and see what we get. So the first one is going to be Devinah Candy, which is apparently a periwinkle blue. So let's go ahead and spin again. I will find all of the shadows as soon as I am done with the spinning. So we also have one from MBA Cosmetics, which is a teal. This is more of a kind of satin shade, which is why it's in this category as well as the shimmer category. So I guess we have 2 blues to work with as matte. So let's draw the last one. This is probably going to be a very blue look. So the next one, oh my goodness, I feel like I get this shadow every single time I draw randomly. This is so strange. I don't know how I feel about this, but okay. So we're gonna be using Karma by Devinah, which is a black matte. So basically we have blue and black in the crease. That's great. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're doing. So let's go ahead and draw for the shimmer shadows now and see if I can find these. So we got single shadows, single shimmers, and then we're gonna spin. This is always so exciting. Let's see. Sydney Gray's Deliverer, bright purple. Interesting. I don't think I've used that one before. Okay, so let's draw one more in this category, and that is going to be Clionadh. Oh, we got the Multichrome from Clionadh. That is so exciting. Wow, this is going to be a very crazy look. See, now I don't even know if I want to go into the kind of glitters and stuff, because if we have a Multichrome, this might kind of mess that up. So I'm kind of torn right now. Let me just see what Kiln looks like, because I haven't really, I don't think I've used that one. Okay, so this is Kiln by Clionadh. So it is a kind of reddish orange. I don't really think I want to pull in a glitter or anything like that actually in this look, just because we got the shadow. So we're just going to keep it to these shadows. So I'm going to go ahead and find all of them, and then we're going to swatch them out, and let's just swatch them first and see what it ends up looking like, because I feel like this color combination is going to be very unique and very weird. So let me just go ahead and find all of the shadows, and we'll just take it from there. Okay, so I have all of the shadows here in front of me, and this is the weirdest color combination that I think I've maybe ever seen, especially gotten in a palette bingo or like a roulette video. This is interesting. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this. So we're gonna go ahead and just swatch these out, because I feel like I'll just be able to have a better idea of what the shadows are really going to look like once I have them all next to each other. Especially with that duochrome, or multichrome I should say, we'll be able to see the color story a little bit better. So this first one is, what was this one called? This was from Devinah. I'm so bad at remembering names. This one's called Candy. And then next up from MBA Cosmetics, we have one that is just called Turquoise. And you'll see here that this is kind of a shimmer, but it's more of a satin. So I feel like it can be used both ways, which is why I put it in the matte category, because it's not really that much of a shimmer. It's a little bit of a shimmer. I guess it's more so of a shimmer than some of the other ones that I swatched from MBA. So I guess we sort of have more like 3 shimmers and 2 mattes, but I wasn't sure where to put these, so I just put them in both categories. And then next up we have the black one, which is called Karma from Devinah as well. So it's just a very matte black. And then next up from Sydney Grace, we have a shadow that I don't think I've used before. This is Deliverer. It's an absolutely beautiful purple shadow. So let me go ahead and swatch this out. I feel like this could end up being like kind of a cool look. I don't know. This shadow also doesn't feel like it's super like reflective. It's kind of in the same category as the MBA shadow. It's just like a very basic shimmer, it seems like. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch the last one, which is the Multichrome from Clionadh. If you haven't seen the video that I made using all of these multichromes, I will link that up in the corner, but I was just blown away by these. So this is the shade Kiln. So you probably can't see the shift in this because it's so hard to capture. But let me go ahead and give you a quick swatch. And I'm going to really swatch this like very far so that maybe you can catch the shift here on my hand. But it's really, really, really beautiful. So, I mean, this is basically what we have to work with here. So, what do I do with this? I am so stumped right now. So, I'm gonna just go pry my eyes, I guess, and think about this for a little bit. And then, yeah, we're just gonna get into doing the eye look because I'm very torn and very confused. But I do think that we can make this work. I think this is going to turn out pretty good. So there may or may not have been a little bit of blue on the brush that I used my MAC paint pot with. So yeah, it's looking a little bit blue. Not that my eye wasn't already stained blue from the Menagerie palette, but it's looking way more blue now than it should. But we're gonna go ahead and cover that up with eyeshadow anyway, so not a huge deal. So I kind of have a plan, and I think what I want to do is, I basically want this multichrome to be like the star of the show because that is what it is and it's supposed to be. So I'm kind of thinking I want to do just a very black intense smoky eye on the top, and then I want to put two of these on my lower lash line and then one shadow in the inner corner. I think that's kind of what I want to do. So I'm not really sure exactly where I want to go with this, but I'm thinking I should go ahead and put down the inner corner shadow first. So which is going to look better with this one? I'm kind of thinking I want to do the matte blue in my inner corner, and then I can do these two shimmers here on the lower lash line because I feel like that's just going to blend together really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and first take this matte blue shadow, which was from Devinah, and I'm just going to be pretty heavy-handed with this and just pack this into my inner corner here. And this is one thing that I absolutely love about doing these kind of challenges, is that I would have never in a million years put these shadows together in an eye look. So I'm really curious to see like how this is going to turn out. So I am blowing this out like quite far, but it's okay because I'm probably gonna go ahead and put some other shadows over this, but I just want to make sure that I put down enough of this so that when I'm done with the rest of my look, there's still going to be some blue left in my inner corner and that I don't end up covering all of it up. And we're gonna go ahead and just like blend everything together and stuff as we go here, but for now we're gonna leave it like this, I think, and then I'm gonna go ahead and probably put some black into my crease, so this might get quite messy. Hopefully I'll be able to keep this kind of clean, but I'm gonna go into Karma here by Devinah, and we're just gonna go ham with this because I'm basically going to put that multichrome shadow on top. So I'm just going to pack this all over my lid to start off, and then afterwards we're gonna try to just blend this into my crease a bit. And this is definitely one of those looks that will look absolutely ridiculous until it's pretty much done, because whenever you go in with a super black shadow and just go really heavy with it, it's like, hi raccoon eyes. It's going to look just absolutely insane, which, you know, it's fine. We'll get there in the end. So don't worry about it looking kind of crazy right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and like blend this into the blue in the inner corner here. Just make sure that these are mixed together, which they don't have to be perfect because like I said, I am gonna go ahead and put that multichrome all over my lid, and this is already getting out of hand. So that's great, but we're gonna find a way to blend this out hopefully eventually. And I'm just going to use this BH Cosmetics brush with no additional product, and I'm just going to really start buffing this out into my crease now. I'm just going to really take my time blending this out. I'm trying not to pull it up too high, but sometimes I do go a little bit crazy when I use black, and sometimes I pull it up too high, but it's okay. You just have to really take your time and like buff out blacks when you're using them. So this is blending up pretty nicely. I think I'm going to be able to work with this. And like I said, I'm going to go in with that Multichrome basically all over where I put down this black. So it really doesn't have to be that perfect. I just want the blend like right in my crease to look good, because that is the only part that's really going to be showing. But I just wanted to have a base for that Multichrome. And actually the more I use this black, the more I like it. I wasn't sure if I liked it the first time I used it because it was extremely pigmented right off the bat, but it actually blends out really, really nicely. And I can't believe I keep getting this shadow every time I do like a random color drawing. Like, it's crazy. I got this when I did the Colourpop yellow palette, and I'm pretty sure I got this the last time I drew something too. I don't remember what I used that I wanted to draw a random shadow for, but I just remember getting the black and using the black in that too. Like, what are the odds? I probably have like, I don't even know, 300 single shadows in that app. Could be even more. I really don't know how many single shadows I have. Maybe I should count. That could be interesting. But yeah, I mean, I really don't know. Like, what are the odds of getting this one every time? So I think this is where I'm going to leave it with the black, and I'm next going to go into the Multichrome here. And I remember from last time I used one of these and I didn't use glitter glue. It did crease a little bit on me, so I'm going to go ahead and take some glitter glue now, and just, you know, to make sure that this is going to last well. So I'm going to use my Too Faced glitter glue because it's the only one I have. You can use basically whatever you have in your collection. It's going to work fine. And I don't know why I said this as if anyone's going to recreate anything like this, because who actually has all of these shadows? Probably nobody. So I'm first just going to take a bit of glitter glue on a brush here, and I'm just going to pat that all over my lid here. And I'm going to go ahead and do one eye at a time just to make sure that this is still tacky. And then I'm going to take a bit of a fluffy brush, and I'm going to use that to pick up the Multichrome with here. And then I'm just going to pack this all over my lid. These do take a little bit of time to build up because they aren't that easy to pick up on a brush, so you just kind of have to take your time with them. But that is so stunning. I have not used this one yet on my eyes. Oh, I love these. Like, it's always more interesting to look back at the footage after using these, because I can't really see like the shift on my own eyes, and I find that it just shows up a lot better on video than it does, you know, in front of me in the mirror here. So I'm just kind of packing this a little bit into my crease as well, just keeping the shape of this pretty round here. So this is going to be a very interesting look, not something that I've ever done before. And I don't know how this is going to turn out with the shadows that I'm going to have on the lower lash line, but I guess we'll find out. I really like how easily these will blend into your crease color. It makes it so much easier to work with. This is such a weird color combination, you guys. I don't know how I feel about this. I love the shadow, not sure about it like together with that blue. So let's see, what do we have left? So we basically have a turquoise left and a purple shimmer. So we have this one and this one. Now the question is, what do I really want to do? I'm almost tempted to go in with the purple and just smoke that all over my lower lash line, and then take a little bit of this teal shimmer shade and just pop this in my inner corner while still making sure that that blue is poking through. So I kind of think that that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we're going to go ahead and try it. So I'm just going to take some of that purple shadow on a smudging brush, and then I'm just going to basically smoke this out on my lower lash line here. I feel like there's so many things I could have done with this look. So many different color combinations I could have gone with, but I also feel like I needed to put that Multichrome all over my lid, you know? And I also feel like I needed to use the black in my crease because I couldn't really do a blue crease and then put that on the lid. I mean, I suppose I could have, but I don't know if I would have liked the result if I did that. So I might be regretting the decision of putting that blue in my inner corner now. I don't love how that is looking. I feel like maybe I should have saved the blue matte for my lower lash line instead, but then I'm like, where would I put everything else, you know? I'm definitely majorly doubting everything that's going on in my eyes right now. I'm gonna blend out that black just a little bit more in the outer corner here. And I guess what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take that teal color. Actually, I'm first gonna go in and try to blend out this blue a bit before I do anything else. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that turquoise now, which was from MBA Cosmetics. I'm gonna spray this a bit as well because why not? And I'm just gonna pop that right in my tear duct here. And just kind of merge all of the shimmers together. So I'm gonna blend this into the Multichrome, and then I'm gonna blend it into the purple on the lower lash line. So I understand that some of this blue kind of disappeared now that I put in my inner corner to begin with, but I feel like it's still there, like it's still on my eyes, so you can still see it. So even if I'm covering it up, I don't really feel like I cheated per se by doing this. And I honestly think that this really made the look, just layering this on top of everything else. See, I kind of like this now. I just don't know if I like the combination between the blue and the multichrome. I think that's what's kind of throwing this off. So, I don't know. I really don't know about this look. What can I do to make this more interesting and kind of fix this? What can I put in my waterline for this not to look crazier than it already is? I think I'm just gonna go for a purple because I don't really know what else to use with this. So I think I'm gonna use, what are you called? You are called Delirious by Urban Decay. I feel like that could look pretty. And then I'm gonna do some liner and mascara. And then I'm gonna put on some kind of a lipstick that might go with this. And then I'll be back and show you the final look and let you know how I feel about it, which I can't promise that I'm going to feel any kind of way about it because I'm very confused right now. Okay, so this is the final look. I think I like it more all put together. For lips, I tried to go with something that was sort of in between the multichrome and like the color that I have on my lower lash line, sort of like a mix match. I think that's what I'm trying to say, between the two colors, and I think I like this. I'm not really sure. Let me take a look again. That multichrome was beautiful. I don't know how I like it with the blues. I think that the blues are what's like messing me up. I feel like if I didn't have blue at all in this look and I had maybe some yellow in my inner corner or like a gold or something, I think I would like this a lot more, but I still kind of like this. I don't know. I think another thing that's kind of throwing me off is that I'm wearing like a green highlighter today because I thought I would just put that on for whatever reason before I started filming, which ended up being a bad idea because that does not go with the look at all, but I had fun. That's all that matters. Let me know if you want to see more kind of singles roulette videos because I love making these. These are some of my favorite videos to film. Just palette bingos and like random color challenges in general are just so much fun to me. So yeah, I'd love to hear your opinions on this look. I feel like it might be kind of split down the middle. Some people might like it, some people might not, but here we are. So yeah, if you want to see some more random color challenges and palette bingos and stuff like that, I'll pop some up on the screen so you can keep watching. And if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.